Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. This broadcast for demonstration and educational purposes only. There is a significant amount of risk when you're trading the financial markets. If you're not familiar with that risk, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. We're not here to give trading advice. This is for demonstration and educational purposes only. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. We made it. It's Friday, July 11th. Headed into the big weekend. Let's take a look at the Forex Factory calendar. Today is Friday, July 11th. And if you're joining us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah, you're still in the game. Any day above ground, you started it off in a great way. So let's win it. Today, this morning at 8:30, Canada had some big economic news come out. Their employment rate came out at 8:30. There's nothing below there. I don't see anything that's going to affect our trading session yet. At 2 o'clock, it says the federal budget balance is a low impact news report. And today is Friday. We're going to take a look at we're going to actually do a monthly review. We usually do a weekly review. But since it's right at almost the midpoint of July, incredible how time's flying, huh? We're going to do a monthly review of the top bots for the month of July. So stick around. Let's take a look and see what the overnight session looked like. Right here is midnight. Not a lot of bars. Remember, these are Unorenko bars that I'm showing, an 8 Unorenko. And these are not time-based bars. These are calculated in ticks. So the more bars, the more volatility, the more bars. Very few bars between midnight and right now, about a dozen or two. So not a lot of volatility, but we seem to be since yesterday, since the Asian Open, kind of it reversed. The market reversed and has been in a bearish trend over the last 12 hours. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. Our NQ on the 20 range. I get nervous when I see all these colors in my 50 EMA. I see it went from green to red, from green to red, to green to red. So there's really not a one defined trend that we're looking at here over the last 12 hours. Pretty flat market. So we will govern ourselves accordingly on this beautiful Friday morning. Some exciting news. Suzanne shared with us, and Charles had us all very excited this morning. A new trade copier that's platform-less, does not require a trading platform. So you could use it, and you can copy your trades from platform to platform. So which means for our Profit King Challenge, perhaps very shortly, like next week, we'll be able to start trading those bots using the Profit King Challenge accounts with the platformless trade copier. Good morning, Good morning, Rao. Suzanne, thank you so much for that great information. Duke, the Dukester, Rion, Judy, Edward, Mark, good morning. ETP. That's right. Expert. I'll show real quick what she's talking about. I was looking at it this morning. It's called the ETP, Expert Trading Programmers. They have a trade copier that's platform independent, no platform required. Platformless trade copier. And for a nominal fee, which we're gonna look into perhaps maybe getting an affiliate relationship with them and offering our members a discounted cost. But you would be able to use this copier across any platform, which is really incredible. We're going to look into Sergio. In fact, is looking into that technology right now, and it could be a real game changer while we're waiting for Ninja to get their ducks in a row regarding their prop firms moving forward. Our leaderboard, a word of caution. We have nothing. We have an anorexic, anemic leaderboard. Nothing is doing well. And looking at the chart, it's not a big surprise. It's a very choppy, ranging market. So we're gonna proceed with caution. You can see here in the last hour what the Nasdaq has done. It would chop us up into pieces. ETP, kind of like the ODP, but the ETP. It's like that synchronization of the atomic clock. You know, not exactly it sounds like the atomic bomb, but not exactly. It's a little different. Mukhtar, congratulations. Good morning. Oh, my winners for today. We picked five winners. Five winners. Five winners. And today is payday. My father used to say the eagle is landing. The eagle defecates today. And what I'm referring to is we have some beautiful payouts. Toby, you got to get back up to 3,000, my friend. You were there. Take your time, but get it back up there. To qualify for that Profit King payout, you have to have $3,000 in profits. And Tejas, my goodness, Tejas. Man, we might have to check your credentials. You may be a professional. Tejas is up over $10,000. $10,000. Tejas, amazing. Great job, man. All right, we're going to get ready. You do got time, Toby. Don't rush it. Take your time. You got till 5 o'clock. Wait till that market's moving really nice, which is my plan for today. We're going to wait till that market's moving really nice. Try not to force it. I always liken it to being in a barber shop. You hang out in the barber shop long enough, you're going to get your hair cut, right? Well, if you stare at your charts long enough, you're going to get into a trade. Unless you're very disciplined. Very disciplined. And that's really the key to this. So let's get the trade copier up. We're going to do our morning trade, our power play trade of the day. If today's your first day joining us, again, my name is Rory Powers. We're showcasing the automated bots that Right Line Trading has developed for the Ninja Trader 8 platform. And once these strategies are enabled, they execute and manage the trades for you. They also have a semi-automated component where they can trigger the trade, and we have the profit target and the stop projected on our chart. That if you want, you can manage the trade on your own. So it can be traded in full automation. It can be traded in semi-automation and on a discretionary basis. We've got a beautiful suite of indicators that really provides you with very nice signals for entries. So with that being said, I have all of my strategies enabled. I'm going to put on my chart trader the Power Play drone, which is the bot that I'm going to be trading. I'm going to bring up my trade copier. Get it ready. And on my workspace, you see my leaderboard. It's a sad story. It's a short, sad story. We only have two bots on the leaderboard. Both are under 100. What does that tell us? It tells us that it's a rough market condition right now. Proceed with caution. That can all change very quickly, like in 1 minute. 9:30. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Have a blessed day trading. Let's pray for the trading gods. Getting a little bit of a leg up here. Let's see if it continues. Get all your hairs cut, Tony. Speaking of haircut, I got to call Delilah. Delilah's my stylist. And go get a haircut this Saturday. Let's see if we break through. Let's see if we break through resistance here. Our 20U are lined up for a long trade. Momentum headed up. We're testing that upside resistance. We got some running room to the upside here. Here we go. Bam. So the market open, they're driving the price of the NASDAQ higher. Had a beautiful wide open space right up to this next level. Let's let it settle down. Wow, that went right up to the next leg of resistance. Beautiful move up. Let's not get faked out. We got 15 seconds of lag. My lagometer, and we're going to do a giveaway of this lagometer also. Because I'll tell you, whether you trade a automated bot or just a discretionary system that you're trading, you got to know what the lag is on your chart. My God. Imagine getting into a trade now and I'm looking at what happened 13 seconds ago. If I triggered a trade now not knowing, my goodness gracious, I'd be making a donation. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Let's get our lag down. That burst of volatility at the market open. Now we caught up. Without that legometer, let me tell you, you get into a trade that's 5 or 10 seconds behind, you'll think your broker's playing tricks on you. It's happened to me a dozen times, at least. Okay, we're getting a retracement right back down to the 50. Oh, our ES one-day pass just scored. Bam. Power play in long. Crazy entry long. Signal C. Yeah, a long. Wow. Momentum was headed down. Nice, Judy. On the NQSS2. Smart stop 2. Ooh, Judy. Nice. Great job. Good thinking. Congratulations, Judy. I have to go back and I have to read Discord because Suzanne must have said something in Discord that I missed. And Suzanne is, let me tell you, she's brilliant. She always has great information. Here we go. Now we might get a leg down. Let's wait for it. The 20U is right coming back to the 50. We want 3/4 of that candle body to break through. Suzanne got a full winner on that smart stop too. I love that strategy too. Okay, let's see. Maybe we get the pop to the upside. A signal A long. Here it comes. Signal A long. That could be a sweet trade right there. Bam, it's in. Signal A long. Nice and tight to the 50. That could be a dynamite entry. We had that nice pop to the upside at the market open. Okay, let's see if we get this move to the downside. We're going to be patient with it. It's been doing it this week. It'll get choppy for a while, and then all of a sudden, it'll give us some beautiful moves. You got to be patient. We got to be patient. Judy was able to catch that pop at the open. I'm assuming. A one and done for Judy. Rouse up 27.50. Crude oil ODP 27.50. Our 30 range ODP on the E-mini hit for 3,083. Those are those prop trading templates specifically designed to pass your evaluation. No more blood, sweat, and tears. One trade, pass or fail. The ES has been the hot one. The NQ is on a losing streak. The NQ 30 range, 1 day pass. I looked at the numbers. Stay away. Here we go short. Here we go short on the power play. Now we just got a nose through the 50 on our 20U. I want to see 3/4 of that bar through the 50. Here it comes. Not there yet, but it's coming. That's that sniper, the one that's crushing it. Yep, that's the sniper bot we see on the 20U. That's been a red hot strategy. It's coming into support on the 20 Let's see if it reaches our profit window. Once it gets in our profit window, our stop flies down and it locks in 50 ticks of profit. Goes to plus 50. Here it comes. Needs to get to plus 375 on my P&L. Bam. Profit window. Do we anticipate the follow through? Let's anticipate the follow through. I just enabled my copier. I'm hoping we get the pullback, which we're getting. Now, next short move we're in. Our 20U is right into support, which is making me a little nervous. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. Bam. That's the way to finish a Friday. Beautiful. PA's done. $600. Let's get the evals on. Come on down. I'm going to bring this to break even. Come on down. Okay, let me turn this off. Oh, I got a hanger. Every day now I get a hanging contract on this copier. All right, the PA accounts, we got $600 across 3 PA accounts to close the week on a really, really nice week. So let me unlock this. $600 on 3 PA accounts, one and done on a Friday. That's how we like to do it. I'm a little more aggressive on the PAs. I'm sorry, on the evals. But I saw the sniper in. The sniper's been just absolutely red hot. The sniper's the 20U trade. It's just crushing it in July. Back in short. Should have been on that one. That's a pull back and go. There it goes. Beautiful trade. Boy, I was sleeping on that one. I was sleeping on that one. Is the account dashboard that a ninja feature? No, that's a custom it's a custom tool. That's Affordable Indicators Trade Copier. FX Blue. I'm gonna look to catch a short roll here. Yeah, that's Affordable Indicators Duplicate Account Actions. It's a copier. Let's see if we can pop into the downside here. Got to pull back to the 50. Let's get another push down. FX Blue I'm familiar with the features of it, and man, they are very impressive. I've never used them though, so I really couldn't tell you of any firsthand experience using the risk manager. Very impressive. I'm very impressed with the features that come with this copier. I've only used it in a limited capacity because I'm right here in front of it. And I always try to keep things as simple as possible. Come on, let's get that. We're looking for a signal B entry. Ooh, I didn't know my evals were down 80 and $100. All right. Really happy with the trade that we got on the PA accounts this week. Let's go to our trade performance. Month of July. Let's give it a minute to generate. Let's get this break of support here. All right, pop us in. Come on now. Got that lag right at the last second. You see that? Right at the last second. My lag jumped up to 7 seconds on the NASDAQ. We're getting a big push to the downside. All right, we broke the 36,000 mark. $1,720 in profits this week. This is from January 15th to today, July 11th. We broke 36,000. For the week, we're up $1,720. Let's go to our monthly for July. For July, we're up $3,573. That's across three PA accounts. And the max drawdown across all three accounts was 2,800 for the month of July. So we're off to a really nice start on those PA accounts. The sniper, look at the sniper. My goodness. When I show you the numbers this sniper put up, you're not going to believe it's true. This sniper, the one right here that we watched take that short trade for $500, this month is up $5,582 on my computer. 55.82 trading one contract, and look at the max drawdown. It's tiny. You could have done it with a $25,000 prop account or a $2,500 live account. Hold on. Hold on. This is going to pop to the long side. My 20U is just breaking the 50. I like to see three candles of the candle three quarters of the candle body. Excuse me. I like the price action though. Let's go for it. Pop in. There we go. Bam, we're in. Come on, let's get one up for the evals. Let's get one on the evals. Come on up to my window. Get in my window. Get in my window. Come on up. Get in there. Get up there. Come on up. There you go. Come on up. Come on up. I'm going to squeeze it. All right. Oh, I'm in a hanger again. Okay. So that's how we ended up for the week. We'll take that trade, that long trade. Really like the price action coming up. And just to put it into perspective, we'll put the PAs back on. But how quick and easy on a Friday. There it is across the 6 accounts. We're up $1,940 across those 6 accounts playing that power play. Caught a nice move to the downside, and now we caught a beauty that's still running. If I wasn't such an emotional trader, I'd still be in it. But lousy trader and all, $1,940 across those 6 accounts. So it's a great way to end the week. Great job, Judy. Yeah, I have them. I have them both too. FX Blue. I have them both. Oh my goodness! Look at Rao. Rao's up $22,000. 22,000 on crude oil. Judy, Judy, man, Judy, you are on fire. My goodness, I can't even count how many days now that you've been scoring. Just incredible. You got the smart stop too, the power play. Bam, bam, bam. Way to go. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. That velocity bot, man, let me tell you, this bot, it's important to know, it's almost the same exact strategy as the power play. The only difference really is that the ATM, it gives it a much wider berth. It has 100 tick stop, where the power play, we brought it into 60 because we wanted to take 2 trades at it. It's right back in long. Make sure my copier's off. It is. And that's another thing, now that I mention it. If you hit your profit goal, if I hit my profit goal, for the love of God, I'm going to stop trading, especially on a Friday when all these big shots are looking to go, on the golf course by lunch. These institutional traders. On a Friday, they're on the 19th hole by lunchtime, by breakfast time, I should say. But our leaderboard has come to life. Um, the market woke up right at the market open, took a beautiful leg to the upside, and then it came crashing down and now back up. So some really nice volatility for us as day traders. This is what we're looking for. This is what we need. Judy is in Dubai this week, or this, I think she said for the rest of the month. Is that right, Judy? And she's been traveling the world, checking off location after location off her bucket list. And every time she mentions one, I add one to my bucket list. Of the beautiful places she's been, the Mediterranean cruise, Dubai, a few that I can't pronounce. So our leaderboard has gotten healthy. We started the session, I was saying, hey, the leaderboard is anorexic, anemic. Now our leaderboard is finding some traction. Are all of my bots winning? No. If I scroll to the bottom, you'll see that I have bots that are losing. Our methodology is we concentrate on the ones that are winning. And we use a trade copier to copy those across either our live account or our prop account. Wow. Great information, Ralph. No personal income tax. Speaking of no taxes, here in Florida, they're talking about getting rid of property tax. Man, that'd be great. Here it comes. Look at this. Back from the dead. This trade came and kissed my stop. Literally bounced off my stop and is slowly making its way up the leaderboard. Now, I always like to put my profit target right below support, resistance. Let's give it a clear shot. We might not get a home run trade, but you know what? We have a clear shot right to our profit target. We're almost in the window. When you do that, it also changes the profit window. It comes in quicker. See that? Now your profit window's up. Now we turned a loser into a winner, regardless. And we got a clear shot for this to continue up into our profit target. We're right below resistance. Bam, and it hit. Oh, it went right through. Man, that would have been a full winner. That thing went right through. Do you see that? Like a knife through warm butter. FX. Do you have a table of all the bots with stops, profit ticks, and contract size? FX Blue, are you in our Discord server? What you're asking for is our master spreadsheet, which is in Discord. Oh, hey, Bobby. Yeah, we have a master spreadsheet. I'm going to share it with you. Bobby's a great guy. I've been meeting with him the last couple of days. He's up in the Philippines. Very successful businessman from right here in the U.S. Wow, what a day. Let's do the review. The NQ16U bot is in. Let's take a look at that trade. Latino born American. Okay. Well, you're a great guy, regardless of where you are or where you're from. Let me see. What I wanted to do was let's right after this trade on the IBOT 16U, we're getting a beautiful leg to the upside. And Bobby's strong suit, he's really great with spreadsheets, let me tell you. And we have, and the owner of the company, Mark Miller, who's, I mean, just an extremely intelligent guy. But really, he is an expert with those spreadsheets. Man, he knows every single button on those things, stuff that I've never even knew existed. He's an expert at it. And people that are, I've noticed people that are professionals, especially at data analysis, are very gifted at those spreadsheets. Getting a nice push to the upside. Take a quick look. I want to announce the winners too. So, I did receive an email. I forget who it was. I could take a look, but they said they had not received their email, so I resent it. If you're here today, I'll take a look at the email. I'll tell you who it was. Well, it could be a game changer for the Profit King Challenge. With this trade copier that works on it doesn't need a platformless, platformless. A trade copier that's platformless. You'll be able to take your trades off of Ninja and copy them right into those Rhythmic accounts. This market's slowly moving higher. With all the talk with the tariffs and 35% on Canada and this and that, my God, you'd think that the market would tank. We've got a very resilient market here, making all-time highs. Nvidia's become the largest company in the world, $4 trillion of market cap. If we only would have got in when Paul Pelosi did, you know? I remember 2 or 3 years ago, Nancy's husband, Paul, he made this huge purchase of Nvidia. And I said, Nvidia? What the heck is Nvidia? My God, the foresight. Hmm. Okay, it looks like it got out of the trade, but look, it's up $700. This is the hottest bot in our portfolio. is the sniper. This sniper is the hottest bot. Yesterday, I noticed it didn't even take a trade. This must have been the day before. Look at this beautiful trade short, right in the meat of the move. Listen, just to put this into context, because looking at it on your screen, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's a good trade." But to put it into context, each bar to the downside, each new bar in the direction of the trend is 20 ticks. Okay, this is a monster trade. So here's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 120, 140, 160, 180, 200 tick profit target. That's what you call a monster on the sniper. A 200 tick trade. Wow, look at these beautiful moves. If I add a little more data to this, there's 11 days in July. Let's go over the trades. Because some people I know are doubters, and so am I. You say, hey, is that real? Can that really be true? Well, here are the trades right on the chart from the month of July on this sniper, one after the next. We're going to be hard pressed to find a loser. Let's go back a little quicker. Where's my little thing? Here it is. Let's bring her on back. And if you notice, it doesn't overtrade. Very few trades. Here it took a few losers. Here's the two losers that it took. It got caught up in that chop. It doesn't happen often. But it did get caught up in the chop right there. And then boom, look at this. Caught this move up for a beauty. A couple winners and a couple losers here. Well, that's what it looks like to make $6,000 from the 1st to the 11th. Those were the trades it took. It's an incredible performance by this sniper drone. Even the losers get lucky. Yeah. So let's do it. This is our weekly review. Let's go over the hottest bots of the month. This is for the month of July. I always get asked which bot should I trade, and I always say let the data dictate your decisions. So I like to look at the hottest bots for the month of July. First, I want to do the 1-day passes, and we're going to do them all. Well, yeah, I think that's a good place to start. Let's start with the 1-day passes for the month of July. For crude oil, our win rate, we usually go by the win rate because these are pass or fail. These are how many times it got into either our profit window or it went all the way for a full winner. Either way, you'll be happy. The crude oil, 20% of the time, 1 out of 5. Okay, we have all of the instruments are covered. The ES on the 30 range, one of our better ones, for the whole month of July, let's generate this, make sure we're current, is up to 44%. 44%. I answer the phones here at Right Line Trading. I'm going to call it 33%. Okay, 33%, 1 out of 3 on this ES30 range. I'm very comfortable to tell you that 1 out of 3 you'll pass your eval. The gold 1-day pass, stay away from it. This month it hasn't taken a winning trade. It wouldn't be your best option. The NQ30 range, again, no good. Stay away from the NQ and stay away from the gold. Let's take a look at the 2-minute. The YM does pretty well. The YM is 1 for 1, 100%. Doesn't take a lot of them, but when it takes them, they do well. And the only one I didn't see was the 2-minute. Here it is. 2 minutes doing good, 35%. So your ES, your YM, your NQ on the 2-minute, 1 day passes to pass the evals are doing well. Let's move to the ES30 star. I have a bot on my computer on the ES30 range that's up 21.91. It's a little bit different than out of the box. The Mac truck. The Mac truck is an honorable mention for July. The reason I say it's an honorable mention, if you're not familiar with the technology with the bots, they run in tandem. A bot runs with a drone. The drone is trading 23 hours a day. It tells the bot the average true range of the market to put the stop and profit target in the optimal position, and it selects the trigger to take and the hours of the day. So the drone trading 23 hours did miserably. It was down $5,400. Using that technology, the bot was able to turn this absolute mess of negative $5,400 into a respectable and efficient $417 profit. So having the ability to filter out losers is most important. And I give the Mac truck bot an honorable mention for doing just that. It took a completely lousy bot drone and turned it. It turned lemon. It made lemonade out of lemons. Let's say that. The PA accounts for the month of July up about 2,600. Let's generate it. No, this is since going way back. I apologize. This is going back to January to July. Had a good week this week, 1720. Where the goal is to hit 40 grand by the end of July. We're headed there. The sniper. I froze it up. I clicked generate. The sniper. Look at the sniper. Let's generate it. This is the AI NQ sniper. Runs on a 20 Unorenko bar. Absolute beautiful chart to look at. Very pleasing to the eyes. It really cleans up all the static. Makes it very smooth and simple looking. With a minimal amount of drawdown, this 20U sniper is crushing it. To look at the time analysis, I always like to look at it at the half hour of the day. And I've always put it on the entry time. And this shows you between 10 a.m. Eastern right up to 2:30. It could do no wrong this month. Now that could all change starting tomorrow. But so far, so good. $5,500 trading one contract after commissions. Now it's important to know these are not a back test. These are traded on a forward tested live market. 1 day pass. We already went over. Let's keep moving. Our power play. Let's generate it. On my computer, the power play drone is up $3,000 for the month. The power play bot is down $436. Drone up $3,000. The NQ velocity. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. The NQ velocity is up $5,000. $5,000. $5,000. This one is right behind the sniper drone. The sniper. $5,000. When does it do it? That's the bot. Let's see what the drone did. Oh my goodness gracious. The drone is up $8,000. Let's look at this summary. Holy moly, that's amazing. So with the bigger stop, that's the only thing different between this and our power play is the ATM strategy. It's got a 66% winning rate. The average winning trade is 359. Average loser is 422. So it has a 100 tick stop loss. So it could pull in a big loser. The largest winning trade about 500. The largest losing trade about 500. So I have what this tells you, what this tells me, and it'll tell you in a second, is when you look at your largest winning trade and largest losing trade, if you have a value of 1,500 or 2,000, and you know your profit goal and your loss limit is 100 ticks, well, then what happened was you had a runaway trade. You had a ghost order. So your data is not accurate. When you see your largest winning trade and largest losing trade is about right, based on your ATM, a 100 tick profit target and a 100 tick stop loss, then you know you had no runaway or ghost orders, that it's accurate data. So knowing that it's accurate data, this bot, and I'd love to see when it does it. If we put it on the half hour of the day, entry time, it crushes it between 9 a.m., especially look at this, between 10:30 and 11. It's made $5,000 this month between 10:30 and 11. That one half hour out of the day. Next week we are going to have to take a much closer look at this one and watch it. In this trading environment with that stutter steps that the market's doing, it goes sideways and then takes another leg up or down. Goes sideways, takes another leg up or down. Having the benefit of that looser stop, this bot has really run up the score incredibly well. $8,000 on this NQ30 range. All right, let's pivot to that's the bot of the week, the month by far. Good to know, because we're doing a live presentation this afternoon at 1 o'clock, and I want to invite everybody in. If you haven't seen the webinar, if you want to learn more about how this bot works, the technology that we've integrated, I'm going to put a registration link in the chat box to join me today at 1 o'clock. If you can't make it live, go ahead and register anyway. You'll be guaranteed to get the replay. So let's go over the iBots very quickly. The ES iBots did exceptional. I had 2 on the ESs that did well and 1 on the NASDAQ for the month of July. The ES on the 30 range was at 3,000. I'm going to refresh it just to keep things honest. It's at 3,137 now. The iBot ES4U was at 1,900 before I got started. And now, drum roll, it's at 1,933. Hanging in there. The iBot NQ30 range, just below 2,000. And now it's over 2,000. So these are up to the minute results. So we've got some really nice performing bots, whether you have the AI Auto or the iBot system. The PA accounts in the month of July, $3,573. Very small drawdown. This is 3 accounts. So divided by 3, we're under $1,000 per account in the month of July. Great job, Rao. Let me tell you, we've got just an incredible community of traders. And I want to take a minute and thank everybody. Thank you for all the great information that you share in Discord and here in our YouTube. I always say there's power in numbers. There's power in numbers. Being part of a trading community, that's our strength, is the body. our family, I call it, our trading family. Sharing what's working. Sometimes more important, what's not working. There's power in numbers. So let me put today's registration link, and then I want to discuss the Profit King Challenge and show you where we are on our leaderboard. Let me get to my registration link. Bear with me for just a moment. And I have to put this on a notepad, so you might lose the charts for just a moment. Let's see what we got. We got the NQ on a 30-second. Let's take a look at that trade. Here's the on a 30-second time frame. So we have a really nice diversity of different time frames and instruments that these bots trade. All right, excuse the flash here for a moment. That is right, Bobby. There's a little bit of a disparity that we found on everybody's computer. Everybody's computer runs just a little bit differently. There's a number of different reasons for that. It could be internet connection. It could be the specs of our computer. It could be tick differential. It could be that we just don't get the same fills. So I really, we always recommend going off the data of your computer. I think it's helpful to see what's working on mine, but the ultimate authority is what's going on your machine. Okay, today at 1 p.m., we have a live presentation on the AI Auto Trader. Please come join me. If you can't make it live, register anyway. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern, and you will get the replay. Absolutely, sure. Yeah. Um, we'll get back together, Bob. I have the webinar this afternoon, and then our team meets for hours afterwards. Today's a really tough day, but I will be around tomorrow in the afternoon. I'd love to meet up with you again. Okay. So today at 1 o'clock. Wow, look at this 30-second bot go. Now the market is starting to really cooperate. You'll see my leaderboard just grow and grow and grow. And those bots that were losing before are slowly making their way up to our leaderboard. But listen, there's just no way in the world that you or I would have the ability to simultaneously trade 20 different bots and come up with results like these. So this AI integration is extremely powerful and really provides us with really a significant edge. So let's talk about the Profit King Challenge. The Profit King Challenge, our sister company, Right Line Funding, and I'm going to put the URL in the chat box. And let's open up that website real quick. Ah, go again. I'm really sorry. My goodness. Okay. Okay, let's go to the leaderboard. Now, the Right Line Funding, and I want to keep this trade just so we can see what happens with it. It's so close to our profit target. Now, listen, when it gets that close, it kills me to watch it. Bring up your stop, please. Don't give back all that money. Okay. Um, so here we go. The leaderboard. Wow, look at Tejas moved up. Oh, Toby. Tejas, great job, man. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. He's in line to take home the three big prizes. I knew he was going to be a force to be reckoned with after last week. And man, has he brought home the bacon. Let me show you what this great trader has done. The Profit King Challenge. What I'm showing you here is our leaderboard um, of our Profit King Challenge. You can see Tejas. He has one account that's at 10,000, which is the first place prize. He has another account at the second place prize at 5,137. Then he has a third one at $3,000 to take home the third place prize. Okay. So what is the first, second, and third place prize? You might be wondering. Let me show you. Tejas, great job, man. Great guy. I've spoken to him several times. He's in Canada, British Columbia. The first place prize is 1,000. Excuse me. My goodness, what was in my coffee this morning? Second place prize, $500. Third place, $300. Tejas, $1,800. The way things stand right now, $1,800. The accounts cost them $20 a piece to get into. Listen, there's not a lot of people. You know, you always think of these contests, like I saw Ninja Trader doing one that very similar, and you think there's thousands of people, and your chances of winning are like a drop in the bucket. Like all these ringers are going to be in the contest. It's not the case. You know, Katie won last week. Tejas won this week, and they put in $20, and you can too. I know you can. So he made $1,800 on a $60 investment, which is tremendous. Whether you come in first or 10th, you get a cash prize. Normally, the first place prize, you get the check. Second through 10th, you get a ribbon, right? That's not the case with us. We're going to give you a cash prize, whether you finish in first or 10th. It's a lot nicer to get first, of course. But even if you're 5th through 10th, you're going to get $50. So we're going to be restarting the competition, and it's going to run, I believe, through the end of July. It'll kick on. This one ends today at 5 p.m. And the new one will begin Sunday night at 6 p.m. We're going to keep the price at $20. Okay, $20 to get in. We are going to implement the 50% consistency rule. To do a short explanation of what that means. That means if you have $10,000 of profits, your largest winning day cannot be 50% of that, over 50% of that. So it's very lenient. We're not looking to hold back on the payouts. We're making it even. We're making it simple without letting it be just gambling and taking a trade and letting it run forever. So to conform to the 50% rule, for example, Tejas's largest winning trade could not have been over $5,000. Okay. For this account, let's call it $5,000, his largest winning day could not be 2,500. Okay, his gross profits of the one day could not be higher than 50% of his profits. So that's the rule regarding the consistency rule. Unlike a lot of the other prop firms that are looking for ways not to pay you, we're just looking at ways to make it a more fair contest. We don't want it to knock you out of getting a prize. Okay, so we're going to be starting a brand new contest. We did a giveaway, and I'm going to show you in our Discord chat who got the 5 accounts today. Who got the 5 accounts today? Our winners today were, drumroll. Oops. Katie. Katie and KT came up, and I know it's the same person, so we just took one. Katie, your name got drawn. AJ, your name was drawn. Larissa, your name. John Hernandez, Argus, you've got a fresh $1 account. You're going to get a coupon code in the mail that will give you instructions on how to take advantage of that special offer. It's a $1 account. It's a $1 entry with the opportunity to win, like Tejas did. You could win all 10 prizes. Tejas just won all 3, the way it looks now. The competition of 5 winners. There's 10 winners, Rao. What that did was it kind of grouped. Whoops. It kind of grouped. Let me bring that back up. It grouped 5th through 10th on the last one. So it's actually 10 prizes. You're right, Duke. We don't want to listen. We don't really care about what gender you are. Whether you're going to be the prophet king or queen. If you win the contest, you get the prize. Katie was the prophet queen, and Tejas was the prophet king. Coming up right behind me, we've got Mr. David Wise. David Wise is going to be trading the... Correct, Ralph. Great guy, too. Really smart, really intelligent guy. Right behind me, David Wise, SPY Super System. This guy, let me tell you, he's just an expert. And listen, very exciting news. I'm actually going up to see him. I'm bringing my family to South Carolina. We're flying into Charleston for Thanksgiving to spend it with David Wise. And we're going to meet him and his wife. We've been praying for Ruth, to get well. And we kind of put our money where our mouth is. We're going to go up there and say hello to him. And he's such a gifted, great guy. And I've really gotten to know him and become friends with him, totally online and over the telephone. I've never seen him in person. So I'm really excited. And I'm going to get him some type of trophy, or award certificate that recognizes his God-given, talent. This guy, I mean, he does the impossible. It's just incredible the way he can trade options and with almost a 90% win rate. You don't find that very often. Anyway, he's going to be coming up behind me on YouTube TV. I want to thank everyone for joining me. I hope you had a great week and you were profitable this week. God willing, we're going to be back on Monday. Same place, same time, same channel. And we're going to do it again. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Come join me today at 1 o'clock. I put the registration link in the chat box. Come join me at 1 o'clock. We're going to have a good time. We always do on Friday. We're going to talk trading and the AI auto trader. And I've got a great offer. If you're on the fence, you've been looking to get started, Come join me today at 1 o'clock and we'll make it really easy for you. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you Monday. See you Monday. All right, Rao. Okay, Judy. Thank you. Thank you, Judy, so much. You are, let me tell you, I am so proud of you. Oh, my God. From the time I spoke to you on the phone that day to today, I mean, just incredible results. Congratulations. Thank you for being a member of our community. You too, Duke. Have a great weekend. Oh, I got you, Duke. Sorry. I know people can be sensitive about their gender. Have a great weekend, everybody. Another big day. Look at this market go, go, go. Man almighty. My 401k, I've been walking around the house with a bounce in my step. That retirement account's looking good. My Alexa just popped on. Let's take a quick look at the stock market. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you, this Nvidia position, if you've been following me here on YouTube, it must have been 4 or 5 or 6 months ago. I recommended that position on Nvidia, not because I'm smart, because I was so late to the party. But my God, Nvidia is at $167 a share. Best trade I've ever made. And Palantir, the second best. Those AI stocks are on fire. That's kind of David Wise's methodology. He looks at tickers that have a stronger relative strength than the SPY. And the SPY is down today, but these AI stocks specifically, well, both Palantir and Nvidia are up, so they have a much stronger relative strength than the SPY. That AI sector is just on fire. Okay, everybody. My grandfather, he was always so intrigued with the Egyptians, and how they did the mummified people. He's always looking for the, what do they call it? In the Garden of Eden is that keeps you young forever. It's on the tip of my tongue. All right, Rao. All right, everybody. I'm going to sign off and get an early lunch in real quick. Have a great day, everyone, and a great weekend.